Our First Alert weather team warned us all week about another round of winter weather. Now we're just hours away from the latest batch of snow and rain. Byron's in the Weather Center with more.
Yeah, Will, this is great news. We really need that moisture, and we're already seeing it kind of brush the western part of New Mexico. There's this storm sitting over Southern California, but it will be heading our way, spreading lots of rain already to Arizona. And check this out. First Alert Super Doppler shows some showers popping up, Grants to Camado. Some of it may not be reaching the ground, but we will see snow reaching the ground for the higher terrain. We're talking about the ski resort levels from the San Juans into the Jemez, as well as the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Several inches of snow, maybe even upwards of a foot. I'll track it all with Future Track 7 in just a bit. First, back to Royal.
And speaking of the drought, we're going to get a little bit of relief from it.
Yeah,
a little bit helps.
A little bit. You know, we need a lot more. But
yeah.
Hey, you know, we're looking at some water that is going to be falling from the skies across New Mexico. We already have some showers. You can smell the rain in the air out there. Boy, it just really wants to start up. The atmosphere is moistening up, and we're looking at showers popping up across the Boot Heel region, the lowland deserts of southwest New Mexico, also the western parts of the state. Some of this not reaching the ground just yet, but we're hoping that it will soon. And I think that by later tonight and especially tomorrow, we'll see a lot of rain developing across, especially the western half of New Mexico. So we're also looking at the chance of snow with winter storm warnings and weather advisories and winter storm watches across the higher elevations of the northern mountains. We're talking about 8,500 feet or above. This is a warm storm, so you're going to have to go up to the ski resorts to see the snow. But hey, skiers and snowboarders, I'm sure, are very excited about that. We are looking at a good chance of rain showers across, especially the western half of New Mexico, stretching to the northern part of the state. Above 8,500 feet is where we'll see that chance of snow, and southeast New Mexico looks to be the least likely area to see the rain showers for tomorrow. Low temperatures for tonight, not that bad thanks to the clouds and chances of rain. We're looking at 20s and 30s across the north, 30s and 40s across the south, and most areas will be above freezing overnight. Highs tomorrow, 40s, 50s across the north, and 60s, 70s down to the south. And let's check out that 7-day planner. Albuquerque, 58 degrees on Saturday. Scattered rain showers. Not going to be raining all day long, but we'll see scattered rain showers. And that will wrap up, it looks like, for tomorrow night. We could pick up here in Albuquerque anywhere from maybe a quarter to a half inch. We'll hope for the higher amount, but right now it looks good for us to see some rain here in Albuquerque, and that is a great thing, especially for other areas of the state where they need the rain as well. So, and we'll see snow for the skiers.
Yeah, and snowboarders.
And snowboarders. I know you're excited about that, right?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Byron. Yeah. We could be heading to another bad fire year if more snow does not start falling in the mountains. First Alert meteorologist Byron Morton rode along with the crew and surveyed the snowpack in the Jemez Mountains.
It's cold. It's loud. It's fast, but it's a flurry of fun, and this snowmobile ride is how the snow survey team gets here, their office in the mountains. With a beautiful backdrop, they're probing, measuring.
We got 19 inches of depth and 13 inches is the core length.
And weighing the white.
This could be drinking water that ends up in Albuquerque. It could be water that ends up on a farmer's field in Belen or even Las Cruces.
Because come spring and summer, this will all melt away.
We got 5 inches of water.
And eventually become part of our most precious resource. Knowing how much water is up here has a lot to do with pressure, because under all this snow is what they call a snow pillow. And as the snow accumulates, it creates weight on that pillow, and that pressure determines how much water is up here.
Gives farmers and other water users, direct users, an indication of how much they can expect to receive as an allocation that year.
The snow survey team will take all the information they gather up here in the Jemez Mountains and put it into a runoff forecast in the coming weeks. Reporting from the Jemez Mountains, I'm First Alert meteorologist Byron Morton, KOAT Action 7 News.
Right now, the snow survey team says they're expecting a below normal runoff in the spring and summer. And with less water, they say we may be in for a bad fire season.
And it's been certainly very cold. People needing more heat than usual.
Absolutely. But I think that the gas usage, the petroleum usage is going to go down over the next few days as temperatures go up. And we're going to see that trend likely lasting not only for the next few days, but perhaps into February. The new information coming out for the outlook for temperatures for the month of February, calling for a 40% chance or greater of temperatures above normal or warmer than normal for the entire state of New Mexico. So we'll see how that pans out. Of course, we've been dealing with some cold weather recently, but and this is not what we want to see. Of course, we need the moisture, the rain and snow across New Mexico. The outlook right now calling for drier than normal conditions. The best chance would be across the south and east of seeing those drier conditions. Across the central and north, we're looking at about a 33% chance or greater of those drier than normal conditions. Now for tomorrow, a dry day, a sunny day, and a really fabulous Friday, you could call it, with the bright skies out there and the temperatures up to 50 degrees by the afternoon. We were in the 40s today for the first time in a week, so it felt pretty nice out there, especially in the sunshine. Not looking at any clouds across New Mexico right now. In fact, you look at the bigger picture across not only New Mexico, but the southwest and the entire west. We're pretty quiet. You see some clouds kind of snaking through the north and northeastern part of the country right now. That's where the storm track is. And as long as that storm track is away from New Mexico, we're going to be pretty quiet and generally dry. Now, we'll see occasional cool fronts in the eastern part of the state. The temperatures will dip ever so slightly, but overall, a fairly quiet pattern is going to continue for all parts of New Mexico, not only for tomorrow, but likely for the next several days. You see that in the various 7-day planners. Still cold at night, with lows in the single digits from Durango into Shiprock, Farmington, Cortez, Gallup, and Grants, but highs tomorrow with sunshine in the 30s and 40s. And we're going to see those temperatures kind of climb, especially as we go toward Martin Luther King Jr. Day, with lower 40s in the Farmington area. That will feel nice. Southwest New Mexico, you're going to see a chilly start give way to highs in the 50s to near 60 from Silver City into Socorro, Lordsburg, and Deming. Lots of sunshine throughout your entire holiday weekend. Going to be nice to be outside. Southeast New Mexico, we'll see 60s in Carlsbad, Artesia, near that for Roswell into Hobbs, and upper 40s to near 50 around the Rodoso area. Lots of sunshine, and you'll see that trend continuing through the next several days. But a little bit of a dip behind one of those cool fronts on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but once again, not a big deal. About 5 in Taos for tonight, so cold night, 42 tomorrow, 50s for Raton and Las Vegas, and you'll see the temperatures kind of bumping up over the next few days. 17 in Santa Fe for tonight, 47 tomorrow. Bright skies in the city different the next several days, 50 on Sunday in Santa Fe. Bernalillo, Rio Rancho, Corrales, Los Lunas, and Belen, lows in the teens and 20s, and highs in the 40s and 50s. 18 the Valley, 25 the Heights for Albuquerque tonight. 50 on your Friday, fantastic, and 51 for your Saturday. Of course, we'd love to see moisture. We're not going to see it, but we're going to see lots of sunshine. And this is why I said I think that we're going to be using less gas and petroleum the next several days, with temperatures averaging well above normal. So kind of a flip-flop of what we dealt with for the past 2 weeks.
It's going to feel a lot warmer.
It'll feel nice.
Okay, thanks, Byron.